My computer restarted in the home stretch. Congrats to the making it to the finals, Yvonne. Was it a 2020 like I predicted? Unfortunately, double LP. It was.
No, it was a 2019.
Oh shit, son.
We haven't retimed it yet, so we can't be sure.
That's true. We'll retime it later.
Yeah.
Dude, we shall.
Until further notice, we'll say it's...
Yeah, start a marker here. You guys about ready to start?
Yep.
Okay.
I need a minute.
Okay. We'll give CJ a minute and then we'll get started. Heyo, Eric in chat. Eric, you did not let Canada down. It's all good in the hood, baby.
Everyone left us from Canada.
There's a Canadian that isn't in the top 2.
Redeem our honor.
You're not Canada's favorite son, though. That's one of these two.
You let Canada down, Levon let Canada up.
No, that was just the battle for Toronto. This is the battle for Ontario.
All of Ontario.
Alright, it didn't work that time. It must be a faulty strat.
But it's free.
If CJ's able to do it, it's really easy.
No, I'm just messing with it.
I know.
Like, I haven't even watched any tutorials, anything. I just tried it 2 or 4 times, and I got it 2 out of the 4.
Nice.
Which honestly is pretty good without actually...
Did I hear Quo breaking out the gamer gloves?
investing.
No, I'm taking it off.
Oh, the gloves are coming off, boys.
He doesn't need the gloves to whip
shit.
you.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna race Eric, so now I can take.
Oh, he's just going for a walk in the park now.
I mean, he's not wrong. Really, I should not have won that race. I just got lucky.
That's why it's always important to finish your runs.
Yes, CJ, tell us about finishing your run.
I'm a changed man.
Checking up on a Discord. I tweeted it out, by the way, if anybody is on Twitter and wants to see it, or wants to retweet it. I'm tweeting out messages about the tournament here.
So if for some, because there's an eclipse or something, Levon wins the first one, and we have to play again.
Mm-hmm.
Is there going to be a break between that and the next one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, in all fairness,
Levon.
we'll give everyone a short break.
Wait, are these best of 3s?
What?
No, same thing.
Okay.
Same format.
No, you were saying best of 3 for the Smash thing. Okay, good.
Yeah, that's
I
what I was
think
referring to. I said you had to play a best of 3 between matches, or between.
I had a little panic attack. I'm like, wait, I'm not gonna have to get destroyed twice, am I?
No, not like. Yeah. Exactly. So if Quo wins this one, tournament's over. If Levon wins this one, then we do a reset, and then we do another match.
Yeah.
And then the winner of that one is the winner, and the loser of that one is the loser.
I plan on winning because there are fish that I need to catch in Animal Crossing that start spawning at 4 o'clock. So I need to get this out of the way.
I
fast.
care more about the font on my local Chinese takeaway menu.
Look, I'm trying to finish the museum, okay?
Honestly, if you win the first one, the tradition is still alive. So
Of what?
you win all the matches up to grand finals and never drop a set. I lose my first match and lose my second
That's
match
true.
in grand finals.
It's really funny how it's playing out the exact same way.
Yeah.
Just because, yeah, you lost in an unfortunate match at the very beginning, and then you continue to destroy losers bracket on the way to the top.
Yeah, but last year was a great loss. This one was kind of eh.
It was a close match.
Yeah, it was
Who did he
close.
lose to?
Hopefully we see a
CC.
close match today.
Oh, you lost to CC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, by 3 seconds.
Oh, it wasn't like Proto Man close though.
All right.
That was like retime.
Yeah, that was a frame count victory. All right, CJ, you about ready? Or you still need more time?
I just need to text my boss really quick.
Text him the link of the stream.
Halfway through.
Is this what you kids are doing nowadays? Twitch? You twitching over here? Put those sub 30 gloves back on. There you go. Sub 2030. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum,
Yeah, I'm ready.
bum, bum. All right, he's ready. All right, y'all. Everything's good to go.
File name.
Gotta get a file name. I'll be X, you be Y, CJ.
All right. That's a 1.
I got a 2.
So it's no one gets that math in their head.
B.
E.
What? F. Is it
What?
B or F?
F.
Okay.
So just one down. Okay.
No, because
Sorry.
I'll be Y.
I'm the Y.
Yes, yeah. Wait, yes.
Yes.
I'm X, you're Y. So it's 2.
Yeah.
So it would be
It's
B.
F.
No, fuck. Hang on.
I'm Y.
I'm so bad
I
at this.
rolled a 1.
Okay, how about
You are X. You go down.
Levon? Do you want to be B? I'll be F.
No, X.
Sure.
If I'm X, that means it's from left to right.
I'll
So
be
it's
B.
B.
You be F. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
No, no.
I'm
That
columns,
was
you're
the
rows.
box start.
You said I'm Y. That's up and down.
Oh my god, guys.
Okay, no, I know what I'm talking about. It's B.
It's B. Okay.
All right, let me rephrase it. Not that CJ doesn't know what he's talking about, but in the way I wrote it down is that like if you like plot it on an X coordinate or like
It's B. Got it.
a planar coordinate, then X's are left to right and Y is up and down. I explained this to Candy and I even wrote a little graphic. CJ's on a phone call right now and he'll be mad at me in a minute. But
Yeah, my congressman called me to ask how I'm doing. I said, great. Keep up the bad work. And I hung up.
Yikes.
Was it really your
100% real
congressman?
story. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Wait, was it actually your congressman or like
Yeah,
an
it's
aide?
actually my congressman.
Not an aide or anything?
No, it was him.
They keep up the bad work.
Well, I wrote him a letter saying like, "Hey, I like what you did. That was good. Do more of that." Because his office is in my town.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So, I was like, "Hey, keep up the good work. I'll vote for you. I'll donate money. Whatever. Like, you're good." He's like a new congressman. So then, he wrote me a letter back, and apparently we like write letters to each other. So he calls me and he's like, "How are you
Levon, do you
doing?"
want to start?
Yeah, kind
Yeah.
of.
Let's
Okay.
start.
Let's go get started, yeah. So, all right. Good luck. Have fun to both runners. Go ahead and mute, or Quo, go ahead and mute your mic. That way I can just
Good
mute
luck,
the
have
silent
fun.
zone. GG's. Or good luck, have fun. There we go. That's what I want to say. All right, y'all. We're going to give you countdown. If you want to reset on 10. So, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! All right, runners, good luck. There we go. We got it. Okay. Everyone's going, and bam! Go ahead and start that timer. Okay,
All
and
right.
we're off.
Wait for these runners to get to beach lag reduction, and I'll do the last set of introductions for the tournament. I can't believe the tournament's already done.
I know it. I can't believe we did it in a month. It took us 3 months
Well.
last time.
Well, you know, that's why it probably feels like this one went by so much faster.
Maybe.
This one also smaller. Fun fact.
Yeah, it's about half the size. Actually, it's a lot less than half the size. We had like 24 contestants last time.
Mm-hmm.
something like
I
that.
think so. Yeah. All right, ladies, gentlemen, have we got a match up for you? The rematch from last year. It was the match so nice you had to see it twice. Quo, the
kid
man with
from
no
Quebec.
epithet, the kid from Quebec. Yes, the ferocious Frenchman in action against the shirtless wonder, Levon, the man with blasting bare chest in broad daylight, Nipply Pipply himself. What do you like about today? So finals, the grand finals match.
Grand finals. This tournament has come up all the way to this moment, right? We have been preparing for this moment, right? Like, this whole tournament has been leading up to this. It's a great match. It's going to be a great match. I really think so, because we have Levon coming out of retirement for this, right? Just got a new PB of 2046. Sorry. We know he's playing hot, right? We also know Quo also playing hot. Got a 2040 something in a practice run, right? Both these players are playing, I wouldn't, maybe not peak performance, but we're talking near peak performance, if nothing else, right? We're playing at 95% capacity here. This is going to be great. As you can see, both players in sync here, right? Hopefully, we see both runners put out some great attempts here. Last match was not exactly the high-level snap that we were all expecting, but, you know, still, we got some good matches out of it, and hopefully we're going to see a really good match from here. I believe both these runners are going to put out some good times. Levon getting 2 times King, both players getting 22,500 immediately, right? As we can see, both players neck and neck here. Eric, please, it's all right. It's all good. It's part of the fun of live events, right? It wouldn't be fun if there wasn't some spaghetti every once in a while.
Yeah. To quote Eric himself, "Don't apologize. It's a tournament for charity."
That's right. Everyone's doing their best out here. Some days, we all know, some days we know Snap can be a cruel mistress. And, yeah. All right.
For sure.
Like I said, both players neck and neck here. Quo very slightly ahead. Not really anything major, but, you know, he's got a slight lead coming in here.
I don't want anyone to get spoiled by this, but this is not something you're going to see every day. 2 runners, hot. I mean, Levon is definitely the hot hand, right? And this is not something you're going to see every day, so enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
And learn to cherish these moments, because one day Quo will be gone. He's going to take that what was his name? Michael Jackson glove off for the final time and sail off into the sunset with J-Mans.
My favorite musician, Mark Jackson.
Mark Jackson, yeah. Shout out to Mark Jackson, the former coach of the Golden State Warriors before they were good. Shout outs.
Shout outs. All right. I
And of
didn't
course,
see a
shout
red
outs to
dot.
Nipply Pipply.
And shout out to Nipply Pipply. I did not see a red dot from a Nipply Pipply himself, Levon. But we're going to see. That might turn out well. Maybe not. Like, as we can see, or as we saw earlier in this tournament from your own match, CJ. Sometimes pictures that you think are good turn out garbage.
Very true. Have learned this the hard way in my life.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate reality. That Nipply
Because
red dot.
All right, Nippy Longstocking doing his lag reduction here. For we're gonna see magnets kind of simultaneously coming up here in a second.
I'm still hung up on the fucking cornstalk that you said earlier. I have no idea who you mean.
Oh, we figured it out.
Who was it?
Mango.
Mango. You said cornstalk. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
All right.
They're both yellow.
Sure.
I said cornstalk. Everyone, it's food.
Mm-hmm.
I was close.
If you said like peaches, I'd be like mango. But you said cornstalk.
All right, magnets for Quo getting out.
Like I said, like this is very close. Quo a little bit ahead. Quo's magnets are insane. I legitimately don't understand how he is 2 seconds faster than like literally everyone else.
Yeah, He's at he started the cutscene at 5:16, and Levon started at like 5:20.
Yeah, like 5:20 is pretty good for Levon, right?
Yeah.
5:16 is
great for
stupid
me.
good. Yeah, it's stupid good.
Yeah.
I just don't understand how it always works out that way. It's like, okay, he's just
For reference, people,
Go ahead.
5:30 is good for me.
Yeah.
If I'm leaving at 5:30, like that's like whoa.
Yeah, there. Quo is already 5 seconds ahead, and we're 6 seconds. So we're 6 minutes into the run, right?
Yeah. It's not insurmountable, but you got to play well down the stretch. He's not going to be able to turn in a 21:08 and beat Quo.
Although that being said, they're both like super in sync right now. So I guess maybe Quo lost a second for menuing or something, but they're like, back in sync again. So
Yeah, maybe some menuing. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I.
no, still I think you're not wrong though about the whole like 5:16 thing. Like he can do magnets so much faster. But his splits went red for a second, so he must have done something wrong.
Quo going for a Vulvapix.
Quo moonlighting for Poképorn magazine.
Pokey Girl. That's a different kind of magazine.
It's 1.3 behind, which puts him immediately or directly in tied with Levon. So
It's crazy how life works, man.
crazy how it works.
Life finds a way.
Ooh, I'm curious if that picture counted for Quo. That was really close. I mean, I have faith in Quo. He probably did it, but that was a real close call there.
I definitely think that Quo's high score, he's got a little bit of a high score background too. He definitely has a high score cart. He ran 250K for a long time, so his knowledge of points definitely helping him here. I think that's an asset that he brings into the tournament that almost literally nobody else does.
I think Drogi's the only other person that I would say brings that aspect, but yeah, nobody else. 50, 75, 72, 800. Okay, Quo with a 3,000 point lead and on an amazing pace run, right? Levon is keeping up, but only barely.
Hello?
Did you hear me?
I lost connection for a second.
Okay.
I'm back now. Yeah, just barely keeping up, right? I mean, they're neck and neck. This is really close.
Yeah. But Quo with a 3,000 point lead is definitely going to, or maybe it's just 2,000. Maybe my math is a little off. But
a little wonky, maybe.
a little wonky. But like I said, very, very close match here. This is the best match we've had today. We finally have, or not just today, but I mean like this week, like the last couple weeks. Like this is like a really, really close match. Me and Levon was not that great.
Well, there's very rarely times where you have synced up action. Really rarely, right? So that's kind of something that we just don't get in this format, but we are getting it right now, which is really cool. It's really one of those things. Like sometimes someone can be really close to a time, but we don't get that inkling because, you know, the other person's in Valley and they're in River, right?
Yeah, it's true. It's a little weird to commentate when they're not synced up, which is kind of the unfortunate part of doing this like asynchronous style race. But I mean, in the end, we all know that this format works better for us, so we just have to live with it. But
yeah, plus it gives me time to quip.
Exactly.
Yeah. And really, isn't that why we're the dream team?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm John Madden, you're Pat Summerall.
If Pat Summerall's a good person, then cool. I'll take that.
No, high compliment.
Okay.
They were
dropping some sports knowledge on the guy who's rarely ever played sports.
They were calling a match. It was like a championship game before the Super Bowl, and it was in the early 90s, and they said, all right, if you want to learn more about the big game, go to superbowl.com. And John Madden goes, where do you think you're good at .com, Pat? And Pat Summerall goes, I don't know. I'd try the airport.
The airport? Ooh, no Clayster from either.
This is a jinx percent. No! My hopes and dreams!
Your hopes and dreams dashed in front of you.
Thank you for that. Oh, man. That was a double reset. What does it mean?
We're back. We're back at it again, boys. We're still in sync.
You know my favorite NSYNC song? It's Tearing Up My Heart.
Whew. They even synced on the reset. Exactly, Eric. Yeah, we can't get away from this. We are neck and neck again.
The match so nice you had to see it twice.
All
Watch
right.
them be neck and neck yet again.
We're just gonna go ahead and just reverse it. Flip it and reverse
Pop it. Reverse it. Twist
Quo,
it.
the
Oh.
kid from Quebec versus Levon, the terror from Toronto, the shirtless wonder,
Nipply Pibby.
Nipply Pipply, versus the the ferocious Frenchman.
The ferocious Frenchman, the kid from Quebec.
Silence at
Michael
NSYNC line.
Jackson's glove.
I get NSYNC and Backstreet Boys confused a lot in my mind because I was too young to really differentiate them. Fun fact: I didn't listen to music at all as a child. I thought it was weird. I just didn't listen to music. But as an adult, I'm like, man, I love music. But back in the day, I couldn't bring myself to appreciate music. It was weird.
I had an older sister who used to make me listen to everything that she listened to, but ironically, that plus whatever my mom made me listen to gave me a very eclectic palette.
Interesting.
Isn't he fucking older than you? No, Quo's way young.
How old is
He's a
Quo?
baby.
I don't even know how old he is.
23 or something? 24?
Yeah, I was gonna say probably 24.
25?
He's 20. No, he's older than 20. He can drink in America.
Yeah, he's
25. There you go.
25. I'm 26. Cece's older than me. He's 28, 27.
I'm 27.
Yeah. It's not like the literal kid. We're not saying he wears diapers or something. We're saying the
Yeah, but you ever heard, the Sundance
Oklahoma
Kid? Yeah.
Yeah, the Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Yeah. When is your birthday?
April 30th.
Are you the same? Are you the same age as Grace?
Maybe. I don't know. Probably. What does it
Cece's
matter?
older than you. So you're like, aren't you kids fucking younger than him? No, we're older than all of you. Calm down. You're the young whippersnappers, all right? Cut you a switch.
I like how Grace is like, oh no, he's older than me. He's garbage. He's like literal human garbage now.
Oh, we had another reset from Quo. You're older than me. Cool, you old bag.
You old bag.
You wrinkled old couch cushion.
Oh man.
And a
Lolly,
reset. All
Lolly
right.
Trash, born in 2019.
Yeah, Lolly Trash. Keyboard in his mouth. You wrinkled old couch cushion. Yeah. I'm like Disco Inferno, man. Don't get me fired up.
We didn't start the fire. It was almost burning on the last time. The dynamic duo
shout
from
out to-
'92. Shoutouts to.
The dynamic duo was Chris Adams and Gorgeous Gino. Unless it's another dynamic duo. Batman and Robin, I suppose. Alright, so this is a question that I've been saving for lulls like this.
So.
Who's on your Snap Rushmore?
Ooh, top, was it 4, right?
4 all time.
Okay. Well, So, personally, Quo has to be on there. Quo is the GOAT, right? Quo is the Armada of the Melee gods, right?
Sure. I don't know who Armada is. Cornstalk.
There you go. Quo has had the world record sweep in all major categories on all consoles. He is quite literally the Renaissance man, right? He's like the guy who just overall the most consistent. You know, he has been playing for years, right? He has been playing since oh gosh, what did I say in the history? 2014 or something? No, it's probably 2012 or something.
15.
It was before 2012 or before 2014. The Hungry Box. I would not say Hungry Box is the GOAT. I would say he's currently the #1 ranked player. But Hungry Box is not the GOAT. I would say Armada is the goat. Regardless, that's getting off topic here. We don't want to get too far into the melee talk when we're in the middle of Snap. But like how Bloodspot said, Bloodspot, yes. He's patting his own back. Anyways, Quo being, like I said, overall just an amazing runner in all fields, right? Not just a specialist in one field. He is one of the best players in all fields, right? Quo is definitely on the list. He might even be the George Washington, right? The most prestigious.
A1 above the fold.
Above the fold. Next, I'm going to put Drogi on that list. Drogi, I feel like, pushed the metagame a lot in the 2016-2017 era, right? I feel like Drogi was pushing new strategies in a time when everything was like pretty standardized, right? Like he was changing the meta, right? He was going for Beach Pikachu. He was going for pushing strategies and better points and all that sort of stuff.
Very true.
And he also broke a lot of records in that time, and he was really, like I said, pushing the meta in that time frame. So Drogi goes on the list. He's also a competent high score player, just all around a great runner. And yeah, like I said, he's done so much for the game. Drogi goes on the Mount Rushmore. He might not be too prevalent nowadays. He's kind of retired for the most part. Maybe he'll come back at some point if things get fresh, if there's anything new discovered. But currently, I don't want to say it's stale, but we're kind of all in the same sort of like the route's been kind of the same for a while now, and it hasn't changed a lot. So we'll see if that changes. That'll bring some new runners out of retirement, or some older runners out of retirement. But yeah, Drogi is in the top. Now there's two more runners, and that's where we kind of get things to be rough, or things get kind of
murky.
Murky, yeah, that's a good way to put it. I was gonna say foggy, but murky is a better word. Would it be vain of me to put myself on there?
A little vain. It's a little vain.
Okay.
But I'll put you on there. How about that?
Okay. So if I'm not gonna put myself on there, because let's just leave myself off the list here.
Yeah, sure.
Let's see here. Who else? Let's try to get someone else out of the lineup here.
As we get towards the end here, we'll be talking about magnets, but I don't know. You putting a Riker Z in there?
Let's go with an old boy. I'm gonna put Game Fan Dan on the list.
Game Fan Dan.
So the reason I put Game Fan Dan on that list is he was also one of the people pushing it at a time when no one else was. But what I think is really interesting is that to this day, I still have people coming in my chat or going into my videos and commenting that, like, I remember when Game Fan Dan used to run this game, and it was a lot of fun to watch, right? Like, he was a popular name and pushing the time, and he's just a big name in Snap speedrunning. Like, if anything, what am I trying to say? If more than anything, just in like stream popularity, I think Game Fan Dan really got people out. Got the name out, got the word out. He spread the word. He really sort of pushed the game in a lot of people's minds. Like Agarilla Bob, I hope I spelled that or said that right. Thank you for the follow. But yeah, Game Fan Dan really pushed it. And I think I really appreciate that. He was also, fun fact, Game Fan Dan was one of the first people to talk to me whenever I streamed Snap. I streamed Snap one day, and I got a PB, and Game Fan Dan was in my chat, and he said, "Hey, good run, bud. You should submit that to the leaderboard and join our Discord." And I did. And honestly, I almost teared up there for a second. I really appreciated that, right? It's one of the reasons why I care about the Snap community, is because somebody from the Snap community cared about me. So,
getting sentimental.
Yeah. So, shout out to Game Fan Dan. Real mensch. He's kind of a kooky character. If you've ever seen any of his streams or talked to him for any extended period of time, he's a bit nutty, but he's a good man. So
yeah, we interviewed him. Nice guy.
Indeed.
You know who the first person to ever talk to me from the Snap community was?
Was it Drazzle?
The Snap community?
Yeah, I don't know. No, he's not from the Snap community.
You?
Was it me or was it Danimal Sounds?
Well, Dan. Okay. When I started streaming Snap, it was you, but it
Okay.
was just Dan in general.
Okay. There you go.
Shout out to Dan.
Shouts to Dan.
Dan watched me play Mario Party 3 once.
Hey.
Once.
Once, yeah. What to say? I know I've seen some of your streams. Let's see here.
CC has to be on the stat Rushmore. Yeah, but it's really like I'm not trying to put CC on blast, but you can't put yourself on the list.
Yeah, that's
Right,
why it's kind of like, yeah, that seems a little.
It's
vain to
like
me.
it's why it's like you can't like nominate yourself to be president. I nominate me. I second that nomination. I'll put you on there. Like in my list, you're on there. Who's done more for the community than you have? Who's given more? You know, who's given more for their community than CC? You know, very few.
I appreciate it.
Yep, there you go. I mean, you made the 3 videos, dude. You made guides. You've taught players. I mean, if not you, then who?
I'm trying to think. Is there any more people that I would put on the Rushmore, the Mount Rushmore?
I would put one of the Japanese people on there.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
I mean, they're so crazy good.
Yeah.
Kimu?
I was probably gonna say Kimu. Kimu being the bridge, right? He's like one of the community that speaks decent English. Sorry, that's not meant as a jab. I mean, it's a big language barrier. I don't hold that against anyone. But yeah, Kimu is like one of the only people that we can really communicate with, and he's introduced us to a lot of Snap runners, and he's also introduced a lot of our concepts and things to the Japanese community. So he's also a prestigious member of the Snap Photo Society.
Yep.
And yeah, he's introduced a lot of cool concepts, and very, very, very nice guy. Very cool guy. So
Let's see if we can get a run going here. We're 23 minutes into this.
yeah, we are in fact 20 minutes into this this tournament run, and we finally see both runners getting back to river here. Let's see if we can't get a cloister. By the way, like I said, I'm gonna need you guys to spam "Where's that Pokemon?"
Pokemon. Please, post the damn emote, people.
I'm gonna need
Thank
to
you,
see that
Otter.
in chat. Thank you, Otter. Let's see some. We need it.
Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Punkist. Yes. Dayman. Ah! Double Prez.
It's double LP.
Bob.
We did not see it from Quo. God
This is
damn
Jinx
you.
percent. No.
It's not Jinx percent. You're not getting a Jinx percent run out of these
climb,
guys.
Levon, climb the ladder, bud. Make yourself famous. How many resets are we in?
That's this is the second.
Third?
No, that'd be third from Quo, then 2 from Levon.
Yep. Levon could be on reset number 3 right here.
Ooh, we got ourselves a Cloister. Coy's our boy from Levon.
Here we go. The pressure's on.
The pressure
Beans
is
don't-
on.
Listen, if you learn one thing from me, fish don't fry in the kitchen. Scared money don't make none.
Nice save from Levon. Indeed, he messed up the Psyduck, but he was able to bring it back with this sort of like a water spawn. I don't know how else you want to say it, but spawn from the Croconaw apple in the water. Ooh, menuing a bit. There we go. Good. Blade of grass there.
That dead ass fucking Psyduck.
Yeah.
Levon is in the fucking zone today. He is the hot hand.
Not the best points from that Psyduck, but you know what? For a backup, not bad. You know, we take those.
We out here, boys.
We out here, boys, with a Cloy's boy. So, we finally have ourselves a run. Levon has plenty of time to finish this run and start another one afterwards. So,
Yeah, very comfortably.
Levon, yeah, exactly. Levon's in a comfortable position right now.
He couldn't get that run to river, but he could definitely get a run going. A good one.
All right. Ditto doesn't want to cooperate today.
This is like what happened to Candy. Yeah, you want to get that apple down. Yeah, there you go. I always get nervous when I'm down below the Ditto.
Mm-hmm.
That I'm not doing something right. You know?
Yeah, you shouldn't. I mean, obviously, it'd be better if it was done earlier than that. But, I mean, you still get decent points for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not optimal.
Oh, a menuing mistake from Quo.
Also, a terrible Butterfree from Quo.
Ah, man.
He went for it all, and he didn't really get it. We're gonna see if this pans out for him. Not
Remember,
even 2 times.
if Levon wins, he has to beat Quo again. So Quo kind of operating. This is now Quo on his back foot.
Mm-hmm.
Quo's got a lot of room to operate.
Yep, exactly.
But that's a reset. That's reset number 4.
Yes. That
Did
doesn't
Quo
count.
reset on Cloy? He has not had any Cloys. That one won't count.
Yeah. So Quo has not had any Cloys yet. So he has reset twice on Cloyster and then once on Apple Points or something, and then another time on Apple Points. So he has one more reset remaining. And yeah, he's got to get this run to Cloyster. Oh, like Quo mentioned last time, Quo does not have enough time to finish this run and do a second one. So Quo can only submit one run. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yep. So Levon 127, 1 Pick Valley.
Yeah, Rizu's right. Quo can get to Cloyster and reset again, right? Mm-hmm. So he does have that power. So he does have 2 more attempts at Cloyster. So that's good. But he has to have a solid run getting there because he only has 1 run to submit now.
Very true. All right, I'm gonna finish this page.
I do a little bit of work here while we're chilling.
Yeah, they were like, hey, can you do some data entry? And I was like, when? Now. Oh, okay.
It's all
For
good.
What?
The working from home strat. OP. IMO.
It's okay.
You know, there was a new expansion pack with the COVID-19 where now everyone's doing this DLC, work from home DLC. It's a bit of a quality of life downgrade, TBH honest, but the metagame is very fresh. Everyone's trying to optimize. And yeah, especially with this Animal Crossing DLC. I mean, this is really throwing a wrench in everyone's gears.
Yeah, sure. The add-on for Animal Crossing is definitely fortuitous. Let me put it to you like this: I hate working from home because I like to leave.
Yeah, you'd be like being able to leave your job and leave it there.
Yeah, but also like I need to leave the house. I like leaving. That's why I didn't like learning online. Like I want to leave and go to school.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I don't care that it's an inconvenience. I don't care about the weather. Like just I want to leave. I want to get in my car and go somewhere. That's why I don't eat lunch at my job. I get in my car and I go eat lunch somewhere else. Mm-hmm. And I just like that. Like, okay, this place sucks. I'm gonna leave. That's my ability to decompress. My ability to avoid stress and anxiety is just leaving.
Yeah.
When you work from home, that sucks. That's it. There's nothing you can do. But I will say, I was able to go to the post office today because I work from home. I had to go to the post office in the middle of the day, and I would have never been able to do it unless I didn't work from home.
Nice.
So, there are perks, but overall I hate it, and I won't do it as long as I'll only do it as long as I have to do it.
Mm-hmm. All right, Levon with a decent Mankey snipe. I don't remember. I wasn't too paying too much attention, so couldn't tell you.
I was watching.
Hanging out. It's 50 out. I want to go. Everyone wants to go outside, just chill, but you fucking can't.
I can go in my backyard.
There you go.
I have a 3-season porch too. That's nice.
Is the 1 season winter?
Yes.
Okay.
So it has walls and they're insulated, but it gets too cold in there in the winter.
Gotcha.
Like, I could open my sliding glass door in the summer with the air on, and it won't get hot.
Nice.
Yeah. It's nice for the cat.
I imagine.
Yeah.
There's a reason we let Pooh Bear drive my car. What? Best driver? No. Okay. There's some IRL friends things happening in chat. All right. I don't have Levon's splits open, but I mean he's on a decent pace run. You know, he says in chat it's a bad run, but you know Levon's quality standards for a quote unquote bad run is probably like a 20:55.
He is 22 seconds behind his PB.
Oh,
so
is he?
He's
Okay.
on pace for
Like a 21:10-ish.
a 21:08, literally.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like I said, 21:10-ish. So
Yeah.
that's what we're expecting from this run. But like I said, Levon is in a comfortable position. He can finish this run and do another one. Right?
Yep. But if you're Levon, you also know your work does not end here. You have to beat him again. You have to beat him twice today.
Yes. So
And Quo only has to win once.
exactly.
So Quo has basically, imagine this, everybody. He gets 2 tournament chances, basically 2 hours
Yeah.
to win once, to get a sub 21 one time.
Yeah.
Levon has to beat him twice.
I mean, it's definitely stacked in Quo's favor.
Yeah. But finishing any run is a good thing right now for Levon. Levon's going to have enough time to finish, restart. That run's not going to get to river, but he'll be able to reset along the way if it doesn't go perfectly.
Yeah, just to reiterate, in case anyone's not terribly familiar with the bracket style. So this is a double elimination tournament, which means there is a winner side and a loser side. You have to lose 2 times to be out of the tournament permanently. Right? So Quo is in winner side, which means he has won every single one of his matches up until this point. He has not dropped a single match. Levon lost, actually, to me at the first match of the tournament, and then he continued to win through the losers bracket, knocking out everybody in his path. So Levon is still in this. However, he has to beat Quo 2 times in order to take the victory. He has to knock out Quo 1 time to put him in the losers bracket, and then 1 more time to knock him out. So Quo is definitely at a super advantaged state right now because Quo gets to just sort of like, he just has to win 1 time and then he's good, whereas Levon has to win twice. Also something to note is that Levon it's also stacked against Levon because he had to do a match just a minute ago against Gunlap. So he's already been playing for an hour. He's playing in a second hour now. If he wins this, he has to play for a 3rd hour, right? So fatigue is going to start setting in. Exhaustion. We're going to have some small breaks in the middle to give him a bit of a breather, kind of let him walk around and stretch his legs and get some water. But yeah, that's the thing, is that being in loser's bracket puts you at a severe disadvantage. However, that doesn't mean that you're out. And that does mean that you have a solid chance at the victory. Just means that you're going to have to work really hard for it. So
nothing worth doing is easy, but Levon's, the work is definitely cut out for him.
That is true. He did play Smash instead. So, but I mean, that's like a mental break. He gets to sort of like play a different game and sort of refresh his mind. There's value in it. It keeps your hands warm, and it's sort of a different thing to play.
Yeah. Even just looking away for a little bit helps, honestly. Just distraction. Clears out the mental fatigue.
I agree.
And Levon's going to end up here with like a 21-10.
Yeah, you said it earlier. 21:08, I think, is what we're looking at. Yep,
That'd be really
21:08.
funny.
It was exactly 21:08.
Dude, I'm telling you, I've got future sight. This is hilarious.
Where is best time? Is it the same? It is. So Levon with another 21:08. I didn't even have to change it from last time.
Pop it up. There we go.
All right, Levon looks like
So let's see what pace Quo is on as he goes in the river.
Levon does not have enough time to get to a river and get Cloister and try again. So this is Levon's last attempt. Well, I mean, he can always reset in the next 9 minutes, but Consistent.
I think.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay, Quo is half a second off of his PB.
Is he really? Holy shit.
He's only lost 3 seconds to his golds. So, Quo on a really good run. If he gets cloistered, like, that's kind of it.
Well, he still has to get Weeping Bell Snipe too. Don't forget, right?
Sure, but
that will make or break the run. But you're not wrong. He is in fantastic shape right now.
He could get Snorlax and still be a 2108. All right, Levon resetting one more time. That's one more.
He had
reset.
No, he had 2, didn't he? And then
yeah. So he all right.
So he has. He just used 3 resets. So he has 4 and 5. So he has 1 or 2 more.
Quo has 1 more, and if he doesn't get closer, he's gonna reset here.
Yeah, typical Quo fashion. Let me go ahead and swap audio real quick.
Typical Quo fashion is him just dunking on people by playing Tetris 99 after he beats them.
Don't forget, guys, spam where's that Pokemon. We need to see a Cloyster. We need to see it.
Where is it? Come on.
Spam this Cloy to spawn our boy. We got him, boys. We got ourselves a run here.
All right, man, that's what you wanted. If you're Quo, that's what you wanted. You're going to lose a little points here. You're going to lose a little points, but I think you're fine. And, you know, he's going into... Now, he does not need Weeping Bell Snipe. He could get the half snipe and still be ahead. Now, is it going to be a 2040? Probably not, but... I mean, still on really good pace. We'll see what his time is coming out here. The only thing I'm worried about is that, Porygon.
That Porygon's gonna be a big point loss for him. Not too bad, but
like 20. I think it's gonna be like 2,000.
Yeah, it's gonna lose him about 2,000-ish points. That might make the Zero Pick Valley a little hard. Yeah, it's 22. 104, 800. Not the best points, but
that 2,000 would have put him at 106, which would have been
really
prime
nice
territory.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're Quo, would you rather get the half snipe and get a better picture of Weeping Bell, or would you rather have 1 pick Valley and get the?
You want to get the snipe
full
always, because the snipe saves like 10 seconds, and getting 1 pick Valley would only lose you 4 seconds, so it's still a 6-second gain. So
yep.
Unless you need to take 3 pictures, getting the snipe is always optimal. All right, we're gonna see what happens here. I'm just peeking in at Levon's points here. Looking good, looking good. Looking cool. Joker with a 2 times Kang. 22,740.
Quo only 2 seconds behind right now.
He's on a great run. I mean, that's a 2037, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I would expect we're gonna see a 2040 time from Quo. If he gets a snipe, definitely a 2040. If he doesn't, then it's kind of a little rough. It might be a 2048, maybe 2050.
All right, let's do it.
Good
let's
points
see.
from Levon.
Is he gonna get it?
His stream was like freaked out.
Oh no! What happened?
He did not get the snipe though.
Oh,
Ooh, he's
no.
dropping frames. No. Oh god.
Dude, this looks like Liam King's stream.
He did miss it though, but I mean, it's not the end of the world. He'll get 0 pick Valley, which means he'll save 4 seconds or whatever. So, not the end of the world, but we are looking at probably a mid 2050 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Weep corrupted the stream. There was definitely some pixelation going on there.
Yeah, he's 10 seconds behind his PB.
Yeah. But you know what? Great points, 131K.
Yeah.
So this
140
is
still possible. 140 is still possible.
it's gonna be rough.
It's not. It's not likely. But it is mathematically possible.
Yeah, Quo spliced in
Maybe
the worst run. That's right. He knew.
Yeah. Who do you voodoo?
Who do you voodoo, bitch?
That was the best part of that game. Was it called Dead Island?
Yeah, it was. I like that game.
I played as the guy who punched people.
Bun B?
I don't know.
The rapper guy?
Yeah.
Okay. The best girl was, or best person, I should say. Not just best girl. The best fighter in there was the Asian girl, because she had swords, and swords are so OP in that game.
I vaguely remember this.
Yeah, bladed weapons are super good in that game. You could just, like, literally just, like, cut zombies in half in one swing. It was just cut through people. It was crazy. Anyways, back to the match.
Yeah, back to the matchup.
Levon here on
We're
magnets.
Good quote. Good enough to live splice.
Yeah, he's been practicing the splice game for a long time, so, you know, he's been around for years and years. He's been in the community since 2013 or so. So
It's crazy to me that Levon had a great magnets and he exited at 5:21. The cutscene started at 5:21. How in the fuck? That was a great magnets. How was Quo's 2 seconds faster?
yeah.
Hacked cart.
No, I just don't get it. I think it's something to do with the apple throw and just maybe the timing of things, but he just does it so much better than everyone else. Ooh, menu error. Come on, Levon, you got this. Levon's got to put up a PB. I mean, honestly.
I mean, that's kind of what we're talking about. At least the 2050 to be competitive.
Exactly.
But
It
we're
says
just talking
magnetic
about
personality. I don't think that's what it is.
what?
No, it's just magnets. It's Quo's magnetic personality.
Haha. I was thinking about, like, is SGDQ going to get canceled or not?
Yeah, that's a good question. Mainly because I think a lot of the stuff is going to be, like, died down by then.
Think so?
I mean, that's in June. It's like 3 months from now.
They're saying, like, they're not going to have public gatherings of more than 200 people for way after that, though. So, like some
Maybe not.
sports leagues aren't even starting.
I
Here
hear
goes off
kids aren't
CJ.
going back to school until September. Like, it's just been canceled for the rest of the year.
I know some schools that are doing online learning.
Yeah, a lot of schools are.
Do they graduate? Like, do they repeat the year?
I don't think they repeat the year. I think it does something like graduation. I don't know how that works.
Like, if you're a senior in high school, you just don't get a senior year?
I don't know. I legit don't know. I work with some high school students, so that's kind of how I know anything about any of this. But, ooh, Levon throwing too many apples here.
Too many apples.
Too many apples.
Grace, you don't piss me off.
Colin is here. That's a name I haven't seen in a long time.
By a long
No
time,
senior
you mean
sports.
last
One time
week?
senior experience taken away. Yeah. I mean, it's a goddamn shame, really. But I mean, what can you do? It's a fucking global pandemic. I mean,
Oh, that Colin. I was like, Colin VG? You see him all
no,
the time. What the
oh no,
fuck?
this Colin. It's Lemon's buddy.
Yeah. That's not the only thing that he is, but yes.
Yeah, you know. That's where I know him from. I know him through Lemon.
Cornstalk.
Is cornstalk a real thing? Are you thinking of
Cornstalk?
cornstarch? Oh,
No,
corn stalks.
stalks.
Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. Corn stock is also a real thing. It's called the Tecrumium Corn Fund, of which I actually had stock in that for a long time.
Looks like Levon. I don't know if he's gonna do it or not. Oh. He went into. Okay, he's gonna reset. Levon sneaking in a reset before the end timer. Right.
Yeah.
He's He made sure to ask in chat if he had another one, and he did. So now that that's off the table, all right.
What are we looking at for Quo here?
You can look at his splits. I can't really see it. Yeah, we're really coming down to it. Both runners on their last attempts. Quo on a great pace run, right? He has the opportunity to put forth maybe a late 2040 or an early 2050. Definitely going to beat this 2108. All things, if all things go smoothly. They don't have to go perfectly. They just have to go smoothly, right? Quo is on a great run.
I went to go check Quo's stream to look at his splits, and his splits, her bangs are longer than her skirt.
Yes. That's Quo in a nutshell. You can kind of see it in his splits, but you can see her belly of the girl in question. Last year, he had a picture with a butt prominent in the thing, and his splits just so happened to be right there. It's exactly where his splits were. Calling out here. I'd like to remind everybody.
Lost only 2 seconds to his PB there.
Yep, he's doing good, man. I'd like to remind everybody this marathon is benefiting ICA Aid. Somebody posted it in chat here. ICA Aid is a fundraiser. We are raising money for Shuli91. She has to pay off some medical bills for her back surgery. She is unable to work currently as she is recovering from an unfortunate back surgery that did not go as planned. So, very tragic. But please consider donating. I think Colin said he just slipped her $20. We appreciate it. All proceeds from this tournament and this stream in the month of March will be going to ICA Aid, as well as you can buy merchandise at speeddocs.tv. All right, we are. Oh my gosh, I'm just now looking at Quo's timer as he's leaving. He's on a 2048 pace or something. Oh my good golly gosh. 2048. That's it. Whoo-wee. 2048. Good googly moogly. Levon has the opportunity to do this because Levon can beat that. We've seen him beat it before, but this is going to be a really close race. This is going to be a real close one. All right, I'm going to swap audio back over to Levon now that he is the only one remaining. Oops. What? Hello? Where's the other one? Whoa. Mute. Thank you. All right. This is it, man. This is. We are down to the wire here.
Told you that 2040 was still possible.
Yes, you did. I didn't believe you, but yes, you did.
It's good to be right. Also, my internet went down. Sorry about that.
It's all good, man. It happens.
Fish puppets?
Is Levon gonna... Is that choke or CJ choke? I don't know if that's like a CJ reference or not.
Damn.
We'll keep it on snap. Thank you. Well, I wasn't sure. Wasn't sure what he was getting at.
I'm getting roughed up. When I used to play Mario Party, my chat, nobody from then is here now. Like, none of those people watch me anymore. I'm not friends with any of those people like I used to be. But they would come in, and on Ferrari and I would choke a run. They would say that CJ stood for choke job.
Oof.
That was pretty bad.
Some real friends you got there.
Well, it was before I met you all.
There you go. While we're sort of waiting for this run to play out here, did you want to mention your Snap Mount Rushmore? I mentioned mine. Just to reiterate, mine is Quo, the GOAT, right? Drogi is on my Rushmore. I also had Game Fan Dan and Kimu. Those were my four in my Mount Rushmore.
So my list is pretty similar. It's Quo as the GOAT, right?
Mm-hmm.
The only reason that he was in my mind, I don't think of him as everyone else does, is because when I started, he was not number one on the leaderboard. He was, but he wasn't on the leaderboard, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's when I came in, so I didn't know about Quo. It took a while to really understand that he was good, right?
Mm-hmm.
there's that. So Quo, Drogi, for his contributions to other categories and the metagame and high scores and stuff. I mean, one of the very few people that does high scores and speedruns. It's bigger now, partially because thanks to him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then you for all that you've done.
Thank you.
2 tournaments, 3 videos. I will take some credit for this tournament.
There you go. I would never leave you out.
and-
You made the videos too.
I did, but you know, you wanted to do the first one. I just helped you do it. And then probably Kimi for the last one too. Just, I mean, I don't think that there's anybody that understands like the core mechanics any better of this game than probably the Japanese community, like, and what they've been able to do, like, and Kimi is definitely a part of that. So
Yeah, the JP community in particular is like, it's a very broad mix of people, right? You have a mixture of high score runners and speed runners and like snap scientists, right? Like you have like all 3 of those, like all wrapped up in so many of them. Yeah, so many of those, like they're all in all of those fields, right? So everyone is very familiar with that, and they all talk about like the ideas, and they do speed runs and stuff like that. So they're yeah, solid group of people.
yep, all mentions in their own way.
Indeed.
I mean, I think that the community is also a lot different than when I started. I feel like I came in during an era change, you know? I don't want to
Changing
say
of
a
the guard.
regime change. Yeah, like older runners weren't really running it. The only person running the game when I started was Levon. Like, that was playing it. When I first started, you were playing, you were doing a 12-hour challenge of...
Shadow Complex?
Yes. Yep.
The last 12-hour
And then-
challenge I've done in a long time.
Yep, and then you were doing after that you were playing generals. So
Twas a time.
I mean, it was a time, and so there wasn't a lot of people streaming Snap. Like everybody that was on the leaderboard at the time really wasn't playing. Dan was.
Oh, I think we lost you, CJ. Rip Reno. You there? Nope. No, he left. Are we seeing a ooh. We're gonna let Levon finish this one out, but it's not looking good. That level re-entry really cost him. Yeah, this is probably gonna be it. So
Mistake, went to the wrong channel.
oh, you're back.
Yeah, my internet's being really dodgy.
It's all good.
Is it over?
Gentlemen,
Pretty
Is
much.
it?
Well, so Levon, after Pesters, he hit up A and went into Volcano, and then he had to
oh yikes.
quit out,
Again?
and then then he had to quit out and then go back into River.
Yeah,
So
that's
I mean, whatever pace run he was on, he's gonna lose like 10 seconds for that. So that's not likely gonna happen. I mean, he says he's gonna finish it out, and we're gonna let him finish it out for sure. Definitely want to see this play out, but yeah, that was an unfortunate mistake that will cost him. That will likely cost him the tournament.
this run.
I mean, granted, I don't think the run that he was on was like in immaculate. Like he had a sub 8 Volcano, but only barely.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still like 5 seconds behind what a runner on his time should be at.
Hmm.
Quo, what's your Snap Rushmore?
What?
So you know the Mount Rushmore in America?
I know of it.
Yeah, you know how it's 4 presidents, right?
Yeah.
So if you could make a Mount Rushmore for Snap people, who would you immortalize?
Damn.
For the record, CJ and I have very similar ones.
Okay.
We both said you,
No, don't tell him.
Drogi.
I want to see what he says. Okay.
Okay. All right, fine.
I mean, that would have put me in Drogi anyways. That's a tough one. Definitely Karmers.
Karmers.
Okay.
Karmers was like way ahead of his time. Like he was 25 seconds faster than the person in second place when he held the record. That's like absolutely insane.
I will admit, Drogi in chat also says Karmers and Toast had such big influence. I will agree, and Levon too, right? I mean, there's only 4 spaces, right? And I didn't want to pick like literally the top 4, or whatever. But yeah, there's been a lot of really influential people in the Snap community over time.
Yeah. Definitely like me, Drogi, Karmers are like givens for me. Number 4 is tough though, because that's tough. Who's in the Snap Discord? Let's narrow it down.
Yeah, like Quo is the GOAT, which is why I think all of us would agree that Quo deserves a spot on Mount Rushmore, right?
Pretty okay.
I mean, having the world record in all major categories on all consoles is
It's because no one runs the other consoles.
I know,
Like
but
Project did for a while until he switched to N64.
I know, but I mean, it's like the point is that you still have all of them, you know.
That's fair.
Not Emu. Oh no.
Emulator is tied in with console.
Emulator is in fact tied in with console, and emulator cannot have world record.
That's true.
I put Drogi up there. Drogi pushed the metagame, I think, more than anyone else in a time when things were kind of stale, more or less, right? Like, I know Drogi, I feel like maybe I'm mistaken, but I remember Drogi being like the one pushing for Beach Pikachu and getting like, the best points and stuff in that time frame. Him and Toast were pushing a lot around that time. So I put Drogi on there. Plus, Drogi's a good high scorer runner, so he's very well rounded, very intelligent, and just overall great runner. What else? I put. So I mean, maybe you'll disagree with me. I put Game Fan Dan on the list because to this day I still get people telling me about how they remember watching Game Fan Dan stream Pokemon Snap. Right? Like he was such a big influence on just sort of like the community of people watching. Yeah. He spread the word. He made a good impact on the community at large. And I've been told to tell you to take the fucking compliment before Grace beats your ass.
I'm on this channel. I'm not. Shuli, can you do something for me?
Levon, you are free to finish if you'd like. It's up to you though. I mean, honestly, it'd be nice to finish, but you don't have to if you don't want to. What was the other one? Like I said, yeah, Game Fan Dan just pushed it a lot, and cool guy. He also Game Fan Dan was one of the first people to reach out to me whenever I played Snap. He was like the first person in my chat, and he encouraged me to join the Discord and submit runs to the leaderboard. So
yeah, him and AJ were on that back in the day.
Exactly. AJ and Blue Infinity were the 2 other people to join. I think it was like the next time I streamed it. But yeah, so like all those guys, I do appreciate them. So that's why I put Game Fan Dan on there. And the last one, just to sort of throw in some variety, I put Kimu. I think CJ also put Kimu on the list, being the bridge between the English-speaking and the Japanese-speaking communities. He's also an accomplished runner in his own right, and an overall, smart and a Snap scientist, if you will. So,
yeah, I would say that.
Yeah.
If I had to choose a Japanese runner, though, I'd probably go with Kodo, because he did a lot more research on like the Wii U stuff and high score stuff as well, and also like he did 250K for a while, which
There
I'm
you
sort
go.
of biased on.
I think you're approaching the best possible time considering on rails limitations.
There is time save.
There is time save. I like what was it, 2027 ish is like more or less.
I mean, this run that I just did saved 2.5 seconds on Mew, so in a race.
Yeah, but I mean like some of best kind of like what are we thinking?
I'm at a 26, but my sign split is 1 split. Eric has a 25, but his sign split is 3 splits.
And Drogi also mentioned Kimu is the boss of the Photograph Society. I also mentioned that.
Oh, is he?
I don't know if he's maybe the boss, but I know that he's definitely a big part of that, right? I think he uploads like the VODs and things like on his channel Akufuku Snap. He has like a bunch of discussions and things from like so in the Photograph Society they'll have like a meeting and they'll have like a 4-hour stream where people present like, oh yes, this is what I've been researching and this is like what I found and this is some information that like this like proves some of our theories about things. Like they're doing squarehead thesis kind of stuff like all the time. And so it's just like I said, they're both, I mean, if he's not the head, I mean he's definitely like one of the main proponents behind that Photograph Society. So
Damn, I didn't know that.
So I mean it's hard to make Snap Rushmore of just 4 because there's more than 4 people that have been, you know, big names in the community. So it's like Drogi's saying, Fector, how do you say this name? Fecterigo? You know?
I mean, that's the challenge of a Rushmore. You know, 4 people get in. That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
Have there been better presidents on the U.S. since George Washington and Abraham Lincoln and Thomas Jefferson and Teddy Roosevelt? You know, debatable. But there have been good presidents since then, right? It's like, oh, well, most of our social programs came from FDR and John F. Kennedy or, you know, and it's like, you know, whatever. Like, would they be on the Mount Rushmore? It's like, well, they're not, actually. You know?
Yeah, it's rough. But anyways, it was a good discussion.
Yeah.
Thank you for asking
You're
that.
welcome.
I would have put myself on that list, but I thought that would be a little vain, so I decided not to. We mentioned it.
I
Also,
did-
is
I also
Levon
told
doing
you it
apple
would be
bounces?
vain.
Oh,
Probably.
is he? He's actually going for the sign. Okay, cool. I thought if he like just like abandoned the run and then immediately went for apple bounces, I'd be a little annoyed. But he's gonna finish it.
In before he discovers Mew Skip and wins by a landslide. Also, I can't have the stream open and talk.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Can I go get more Snorlax? How much time do we got?
2 minutes.
Excellent.
Just put it up on just put it up on the screen.
Snap's OST underrated.
Very excellent OST.
Yes, I like it too.
Is Levon even paying attention? Levon, what are you doing? Oh boy. All right, folks. So, in a thrilling conclusion to the Pokemon Snap Tourney 2, Quo takes it with a 2048.
Pretty good time, not gonna lie.
That was a very good time. The only 2040X time in the entire tournament.
Oh, seriously? Damn.
Yeah.
I predicted it.
And that was with a... I had to have Electrode roll a bit, and I messed up magnets.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I'm fucking good at this.
Yeah, dude. It's almost like you're the GOAT.
Damn. I wouldn't say that, but...
Alright.
Alright, Levon has been in the in-between zone for a while.
Oh, has he? Oh, I'll move him in then. Levon! Oh, you need to unmute your mic, by the way.
Crow, congratulations.
Thanks.
Right now I'm on the run of my life.
How are you?
yeah.
Yeah.
Once in a lifetime run. Levon! Oh, I hear myself. I gotta mute you. Oh, you need to unmute your mic,
Same
by the
as
way.
it ever was.
Crow, congratulations.
Okay, there we go. Let's get some more music
Oh,
in here.
I see.
Very
Yeah,
appropriately
let's-
themed.
You're gonna get Snorlax, right?
Oh, I'm getting it right now.
Excellent.
We're gonna let Levon finish out this run. Unfortunately,
I
that's
choked.
I mean, like, listen here. It's a
Yeah,
tournament
it's-
run. It's hard, right? Not everyone can perform at world record paces every time. So
See, I was counting on Cloyster. I got the first run with a lot of backup strats. That worked. But Cloyster was unfortunately there for my opponent.
1 out of 3 times.
Exactly.
RJ says Quo is the New England Patriots of Snap.
Damn. Is that a
People
good
hate
thing?
him.
That's pretty accurate.
I mean, listen, I'm a Patriots fan. It's not a good thing.
Did Candy perfectly predict the bracket? That's crazy.
Well, it was obvious, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I should have done a prediction thing.
You should have. You would have
I would
won.
have been right. Yeah, I would have been right.
What are you gonna do with your winnings, Quo? I'm going to Disneyland.
I'm going to Disneyland.
There you go.
Wait, no, it's closed right now.
Yeah,
Fuck.
they're shut down.
I guess I'll donate to Arcade.
Oh.
I guess. Yeah.
A bigger boy.
Fuck.
Deflated his
Disneyland
butt
got
lax. Oof. Alright, now, well, at this point,
I-
Levon's just playing.
I can't even hit Mew, guys. I can't even hit Mew.
I did earn those winnings. I'm gonna put them straight into my PayPal, and then with my credit card, I'm gonna donate to Arcade with a specifically separate fund. For the exact amount. Funny how that works.
Funny how it works out.
And there's a good Mew. Okay, we're happy boys. Come on, what am I gonna get? 23
Well, I don't need to pay for a hotel, but like, I still need to not catch the corona.
Indeed.
And also, I
Yeah.
can't fly outside of the country.
That's why I'm thinking I'm not going, even if they do have it.
2340.
Yo, let's
Unfortunately,
go, Levon.
unfortunately, that does not beat his 2108. That is not his best completed time. And that also does not
But-
complete the 2048.
Damn.
But you did beat my first time race, which was a 26-minute time.
Sub Gia.
Nice, nice.
Indeed, indeed. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. That was the Pokemon Snap Tourney 2 benefiting Ica Aid. One last time, I'm gonna shill one more time here. If you have not donated to Ica Aid, please consider donating. We are raising money for Shuli 91 after a surgery gone wrong. Shuli is one out of work and two is unable to pay her medical bills. So we are chipping in to help out. So if you have some spare change, please consider donating to Ica Aid. This tournament was a fundraiser for Ica Aid. As a bit of a buy-in, all runners have to put $15 in the pot. $75 of that is going directly to Ica Aid, and $75 is going to Quo as the winner, although it sounds like Quo is going to be donating his funds as well. So this whole thing was all put on specifically to raise money for Shuli 91 because we appreciate her. So if you appreciate her and you have a little bit of spare change, please consider donating to ICAID. Or if you'd rather have something more tangible, you can buy a shirt or a mug from speeddocs.tv, also posted directly above. We have a ICAID and an ICAID t-shirt and mug specifically. All profits from those will be going directly to the ICAID fundraiser. Also, starting tomorrow, there is an ICAID speedrunning marathon going on from Friday to Sunday. So please tune in for that. You're going to see me. You're going to see Quo. You're also going to see some other runners.
I'm not running.
You're not running?
No, I'm doing like most of the restreaming.
That's true. So, So you're going to see lots of people.
Eric's going to be there. We saw him earlier this stream.
Yep. So we're gonna see a lot of people speedrunning. It'll be a lot of fun. Check it out. Starts tomorrow.
There are donation incentives. Ooh, actually, maybe I'll save my $75 and pour it into incentives that I want to happen.
Smart.
Can I do that?
You sure can. It's your money.
I sure can.
As long as it's all going to ICAID, I think it doesn't really matter. But I mean, the fact that you're saving it for incentives means that you can do cool stuff in the marathon. That's probably a smarter idea.
We're doing it.
Alrighty. But that's gonna be it. I'm just gonna put a marker here. That is the end of the tournament. So, thank you so much, everybody who competed, everyone who watched, everyone who donated towards the fund, all that. Everyone who helped with this project. Thank you so much. It's been an honor and a pleasure to host this for you guys. And until next time, I'm gonna go ahead and put the marker down. Any final words from anybody?